Hi, my name is Leslie Guerra, and I will be performing 40 Love Letters by Jeanann Verlee and Lit, or To the Scientist I'm No Longer Speaking To by Cristin O'Keefe. Some people might complain that this poem is, at its core, shallow, expressing the same emotion again and again and again. I mean, there are only so many times you can articulate your contempt before people get bored. Well, those people would be wrong, because this is not the poem that I am writing to express my hatred for you. No. This is the poem I am writing because we aren't speaking. And it is making my heart hurt so bad that it's all I can do just to get up off the floor. Sometimes. As a young teenager, I have caught myself looking a little too intently at a boy at the mall or a boy at school that I find attractive. I have also found myself crying on my bed over a boy that broke my heart. But I learned to let the tears fall off my face and to never let them come back up again. Featuring a woven collection of poems including 40 Love Letters by Jeanann Verlee and Lit, or To the Scientist I Am No Longer Speaking To by Cristin O'Keefe, I realized that falling for someone is okay, but letting go of them is even better. Dear Dennis, I still think of you. Dear Eric, you're just too young. Dear Patrick, you know, I said horrible things about you. Your teeth are fine. It's the rest of you I don't like. Dear Jay, well, the bruises fell off eventually. Dear Derek, there was no one thing. Your everything is impossible. You know, you are more absurd than Ionesco, more abstract than Joyce, more inconsistent than Agatha Christie, and more satanic than Rushdie's verses. I can't believe I used to want to Sappho you. To Pablo Neruda you. To Anais Nin and Henry Miller you. But self-imposed illiteracy is not a turn on. But dear John, I'll always love you. You know, you were all there ever was. Dear Ethan, no. Dear Freeman, I'll never stop looking over my shoulder, my boots laced, ready to run. But dear Kevin, your kiss came too late. You know, my lips were already dancing in the other room with John. And dear William, I loved you simple. I loved that we would never be we. And dear Ryan, sex under the streetlight was a delicious accident. Dear Joseph, you know, I said that you were too pretty. They said to try it anyway. Yeah, they are fools. Dear Avery, you are the definition of unrequited. And don't say that you didn't realize that this would be my reaction and that you never intended for me to get all worked up, because if that were true, then you are dumber than Lenny from Of Mice and Men, blinder than Oedipus and Tears put together, and can feel less than a Dalton Trumbo character. You put the dick in Dickens. God, but you don't understand any of these references, do you, Avery? Because you don't read. You are a geology major, and you once told me that scientists don't read popular literature. We have more important things to do. Well, fuck you! You used to make fun of me from being a writer, saying that scientists cure diseases. What do writers do? But, of course, you wouldn't understand, Avery! I mean, have you ever gotten an inner thirsting for Zora Neale Hurston or heard Angel's Herald for you to read F. Scott Fitzgerald? Have you ever had a beat attack for Jack Kerouac? The only Morrison you know is Jim. And you think you're the noble one? Ah, dear Mark. I like your wife too much. Is your brother still single? Dear Skippy, I'm sorry about the whiskey and the tampon. I'm sorry I never called. Dear Chris, I'm sorry I stalked you. I try to forget me too. God, dear Dex, I can't be with you again. Just accept it, dear Cynthia. Cynthia, I was drunk. I thought you were too. Dear Dennis, I still think of you. Dear Ricky, maybe it was the red dress, or maybe because I was 15. Maybe you are still a pervert. Call me. Dear Dennis, I keep your photos in a box, each one still in its frame. I am writing this so that I can stop wanting to write the I could fall in love with you so easy if you would only say one more word to me poem. But I am tired of loving you because you don't love me right. And if some pretentious ass poem can stop me from thinking about the way that your laugh sounds, or the way that your skin feels in the rain, or how I would rather be miserable with you than happy with anyone else in this world. If some pretentious ass poem can do all that, then I am gone with the wind. I am on the road. I have flown over the cuckoo's nest. I am gone. Thank you.